Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. We have a midseason matchup of two teams that have earned a top 25 ranking, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. As we'll see, the number 24th ranked team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the 8th ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Canes will kick this deep to begin the game. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here comes a handoff. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And they've got the returner corralled. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Gonna run it. It's Johnson. Fighting off the defender. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Canes. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? There's the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Using his legs here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a design quarterback keeper.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to set up a screen pass here. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a shot here. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, but it doesn't work out.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's a run. The running back's got it. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking for a gap, it's Johnson. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To the air, it's Cooper. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
And so impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball's thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
The Canes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Makes a quick catch. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
This running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Third down after that running play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Sanders. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and the quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Going with the old counter run here. Fights off a defender. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And looking to throw now on first down. Finds his man. It's Joseph.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Joseph. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. Physical running, fights off the defender. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The Hurricanes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Okay, ready? And it's second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now a crucial third down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way to the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. I'd say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Some hard running there through a tackle.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Illinois. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. This will likely be the last play of the half. He'll hand it off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Illinois will kick it off to get the second half going. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Back to pass. It's Cooper. Lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and his vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now to try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it 28-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Makes the grab. It's Sanders. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
On third and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made in stride to a wide-open receiver. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First and goal, handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Now they get set to kick it away.
Miami, 28, Illinois, 14.
This one will be fair caught. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The game makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Cooper looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Johnson. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Checks this down to the running back.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion sets up a second down play. The shotgun handoff here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. It's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. This pass is on target. Caught. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Illinois lining up quickly here.
First and goal, Illinois.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Illinois. And the comeback is on. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
What have we got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The tight end has got it. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Hard running through a tackle. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Fights through a tackle. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Spinning out of the tackle. Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Bringing pressure.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
number 90. Set to advance on the football.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Illinois offense will take over first and 10.
So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looks like he's going to run it. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, this head coach told us we've prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things that they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.